the 5D mystic community and spiritual and mindful, or at least me, securely attached, higher self-led, so self-led completely. You know what's fun about being yourself always is that you consistently expand as the sense of self is owned, and I don't enmesh with others, and I don't get confused when I have downloads and clears, and I also don't have clinical dissociation, meaning my window of tolerance doesn't shoot up the roof, and therefore I don't have to see pseudo-aliveness on a screen or people talking about things that are quite dangerous because they have states of self that they don't believe in. So spirituality and sciences, it comes together for those of us who are intelligent. And as Sadhguru presents, let me read the quote that I shared in our 1 minute short. You can remember the past, you can experience the present, but you can craft the future. Yes, and that's exactly where those of us who have been living Dharma right here, it's a self-led person, as Richard Schwartz presents, securely attached people, we are more self-led and we have access to all of our emotional stuff and our soul's calling. I'm going to add this stuff, the essence of your beingness. That's why we don't have to hit rock bottom, unlike Pinocchio in the cartoon. And when a bunch of people consistently hit rock bottom, I just wonder, well, as a teenager, it was pretty obvious what the good decision making was and nobody did it. And that's why I didn't follow my peers. I said, I'm going to create my herd. And then I found out what cowards do. And then I found out in college what cowards do. And now I know they're not cowards. They're insecure people who are leading with their 0-8-year-old. So they're doing karma. Not a bad thing. They're just their 0-8-year-old. While we have this lovely, truly intelligent mind, thank you, Sadhguru, it is neither influenced by memory, although we know implicit, explicit comes up. We all still get to continue physical mastery. I'm in it right now. I'm an Akashic record reader. So mental, emotion, physical mastery, it's going really well. Maria's 0-8-year-old comes up, but I'm in the lead as my prefrontal is. So we are not influenced by our memory the way adaptive child part, which when they get moody, they just begin to exile as protectors. They actually use your words and more in ways that luckily securely attached, non-traumatized people are healthy, self-worth, empowered feminines and masculines. So we're also not deluded by imagination, which is why our clairs, we know what they are, and although science explains it, we're okay with that. Human beings, on the other hand, who suffer their own memory and imagination, well, Sadhguru says they suffer that which does not exist. No, they suffer that which does exist, but it needs a therapist called Patrick Tian or Theriot and Pat Ogden and their time and their self-awareness, accountability, regulation, so they stop projecting the unkindness that came from their trauma. So our superpower, again, is unconditionally loving with flaws and integrity and imperfections, and they don't represent adaptive child part people a threat because they're not high on the emotional or mental intelligence scale. So that's on them, not really on us, but it'll be a long journey. So we'll see. Maybe they'll change their mind and go to therapy. Tune on in.